Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I don't know if it's just me, but lately I've been missing my Not So Berry series a lot. And I was like, I haven't opened the save in a month's time, a little over a month now. And there's a video that I've always wanted to do, and it was making over. Specifically, it was going to be just Sydney from Gen 1. But then I was like, well, I feel like a lot of the first half of the series was very much like my old style. The only thing that's not being included in this makeover is Coral, because I feel like she's still very much like kind of what my style is right now. Like, she's an alien, but like she still like has like the more realistic eyes and all that stuff. So I felt like anything past Coral I feel like is fine. I didn't mind those gens, so I really wanted to go back and like make them over if I were to, you know, make them now. Although, like, I'm not saying I don't like how they look from back then. I mean, it was a different time back then, 2017. So the first 7 generations was from between 2017 to I believe 2019. So it's been a minute, and my style I feel like has changed quite a bit since those times, and I still think for that time I think they still look really good. And obviously I didn't really want to go in and change, you know, their bodies or anything like that. I kind of just, whatever part of their life I took these Sims from, I don't remember specifically, I just like grabbed them and put them in, and they've been in this like one save for a while because it was the one save that I would take screenshots in when it was like all of them together. A lot of them I had to age down because they were already adults, and so yeah, but I kind of like how they turned out. I feel like they look very much more different. So obviously we had Sydney. I didn't have like the minty kind of hair that like she did wear during her gen. I just used the kind of like defaults minty blue that, you know, the Sims has. So I think she looked really cute. I don't know, I feel like I wish I could go back and play Not So Berry and like play them with this style, and it'd be so fun. Like, I think about Not So Berry a lot. I just have a sentiment to this family, and I know that like I could definitely go and like continue the series if I really wanted to, but a part of me feels like it was like a good time to end it because I've been doing it for literally over 4 years. So, you know, 13 generations is a lot, and I'm really proud of myself for like getting through it and stuff like that. But like seeing like, you know, all my heirs and everything, it just like brings back like good memories, and I miss them already. And yeah, I thought this was like a fun way for me to kind of like get over my like, you know, I'm kind of sad that it's over, and I spent like 2 hours making them over, so I'm hoping that the cast video isn't too fast. I can't really tell how quick it is at the moment because I'm watching it in very laggy speed. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad, but I didn't want you guys to sit through like a 20-minute long video watching me make them over. But I thought it was like a fun little thing to go ahead and do because, I don't know, I've always kind of wanted to go and make them over. Somebody actually gave me the idea to do this, I think like 2 years ago now, and I'm only just now coming around to doing it. But I'm kind of glad that I'm doing it at this point because I feel like 2 years ago my cast style still wasn't that great. Like, I'm still learning and evolving and like trying different things out. And of course, since their time of me playing with them, I've accumulated way more custom content and different styles of custom content, so there's so much more variety, and I feel like I can kind of make their style represent their personalities a little bit more. Like, I feel like Primrose, for example, like that's how I see her, you know, she's like this politician, she's like this badass woman, you know, she's going out and seducing men and women. Like, I feel like now she kind of looks like that. And then of course Sydney kind of just has like her like chill vibe. Like, and the same thing with Sunny, I feel like she was very chill, more kind of like her grandmother, which I feel like kind of makes sense because her and her grandmother definitely had like a stronger relationship because, you know, she was more so raised by her grandmother for a good little moment there. So I felt like it made sense to kind of have her be a little bit more chill like her, as opposed to, you know, her mom, who is like very much like, you know, has her nice red heels and like has her titties like pushed up in that tight top and her little skirt. Like, I don't know, I really live for Primrose's vibe now. Like, I feel like that's the Primrose that I can like envision. And so I don't know, I really like how like everybody's like turning out. Like, I feel like it's definitely fitting their vibe. Now moving on to Cinder. So I was thinking about like changing her body because she's super muscly here, but I felt like, you know what, it's fine because, you know, she did work out a lot. Like, I was thinking about going in and adjusting their bodies. I probably would have, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna bother changing it. I did go in and like change slight things as far as like maybe like the brows, or not necessarily on her, her. I don't actually remember if I did it on her, but I know on some of the other Sims I did, and then I adjusted Sydney's lips a little bit. I didn't want to change them up too drastically or anything like that because like I still want to like see them, because like these are the Sims that we kind of watched and saw them like grow and like what they look like, and I didn't want to like completely deter from that. So I like to do one, maybe, I don't know if I'd do this like a cast video, maybe in the future, where I actually go in and like adjust their faces and stuff like that. Oh, one thing I did definitely do majorly is make their eyes smaller, because I guess back then I really liked having big eyes, and like nowadays I feel like my eyes are more smaller when it comes to making Sims. I don't know, I'm just really into like a smaller eyes vibe now, so I keep saying vibe, I need to like not. But yeah, so this is Cinder. I love this hair on Cinder. Actually, this is probably one of my favorite long hairs. I don't know, it just looks so good, and there's like different variations, and there's like 4 variations or something like that for this one hair, like the hair tucked all tucked back, or like one forward, one back, or like both forward. I think it's just like a really, really pretty hair, and I think the gray looks really good on her. I mean, obviously she's gray gen, so it makes sense, but I don't know, I think she looks stunning. Like I was like kind of obsessed. Like I think I was having a hard time with outfits a little bit because I was like recording for so long, and I was just like, I don't even know what to do anymore for outfits, because like I didn't want them all to be the same, because I feel like to an extent, like I feel like a lot of my Sims end up being styled very similarly, but I wanted to try something different. So I don't know, I think her outfit looks really good though. And then moving on to Amethyst. So this is the thing, Amethyst, I feel like I changed his jawline a little bit. I was just like, you know, I kind of want to give him some more, you know, definition, you know, extend it out a little bit. Like I didn't go too crazy or anything, like it's still Amethyst, but I think this skin overlay makes him look so different compared to what he used to look like, and I'm so glad I got rid of the beard. I don't know why. I think back then I always felt like my male Sims needed to have beards, and I hate that. That was like how I kind of was thinking, because like now I feel like I like a lot of my male Sims to not have beards. Like I don't mind a beard on a Sim, but like I'm kind of used to the fact that like you don't need to have a beard. So yeah, I kind of lived for Amethyst. Like I don't know, I think he looks so cute. I kind of feel like the hair that he ended up with I could have changed, because the hair that he's wearing right now I actually kind of live for on him. At first I was like no, but now like looking back at the footage I'm like, actually like maybe that's not that bad. But the hair that he has isn't necessarily bad either. It's a different shade of purple compared to like the default EA purple, but I think it still looks good nonetheless. So yeah, I feel like I didn't talk about the first few Sims as much as I am about these ones, but my apologies, I was kind of like doing an intro to the video. So yeah, outfit for him, I just didn't really know, because like he was a DJ at one point, and what else was he was something else. Oh, a doctor, but he kind of fell into more of like the DJing, so I kind of want to go for something more chilled. And then we have Clementine, or Clem. So she was a little bit more difficult for me to kind of style, or at least find a skin overlay for her. Like I don't know, I found one that I liked, but at the same time I just didn't know like what I wanted her to like look like. I mean, I obviously know she was more of like the edgier vibe. I mean, obviously like I wanted to give her tattoos, because I never really gave her that opportunity. I feel like I barely give Sims tattoos, especially in my Not So Berry, and I kind of regret that. I feel like if I were to approach Not So Berry now, like it'd be so different compared to how I approached it back then. Like I just like I'd love to redo it, but at the same time like I've already done it, you know what I mean? Like I don't think redoing Not So Berry is smart, but I love Not So Berry, okay? Like I can't help it. So yeah, I ended up finding this hair, but there was a curly hair that I really liked that kind of gives me like Merida vibes from Brave, and I kind of wish I gave her that instead, but I feel like this suited her nonetheless. So of course I had to incorporate black. Like she definitely gives me like Halloween color vibes, but like there's no problem with that because I love Halloween, and orange and black look really nice together. So I definitely wanted to incorporate that edge, and these pants are probably one of my favorite pants. I don't know what about it, I just love all the belts and like the, you know, hardware and all that stuff on it. It's just so good. But I also am very indecisive when it comes to making Sims and dressing them. Like I can like something one moment and then I'll look back on it, I'm like I don't know if I like it as much. Just kind of the vibe I'm getting now, like rewatching it after I made them over like a couple days ago. And yeah, I don't know, I am the way I am and I can't help it. It's the Libra in me. Like I don't know what I want, and it's kind of annoying actually, because in certain cases you need to know what you want, and I'm here like I don't freaking know. So yeah, but nonetheless, in general I like her outfit. I feel like I could change her hair, but I think she looks pretty good. And then last but not least, we have Lotus. So Lotus, I had an original look that I made for him, and then I was like, I don't know if this is really Lotus. And so then I went back and redid him. So I had him explore with like some eyeshadow, which wasn't really anything too crazy. And I also had like this really cute, like kind of corset top thing, and I really loved it. I might post the look, like a picture of it, of what he had originally, because I feel like he would maybe like dress differently. Like I'm thinking about how I would probably dress him nowadays, but I just realized that I ended up giving Lotus the same hair that his dad Talon had, which let's not forget about Talon, guys, because we all loved him. Oh my god, Talon, I miss you. Anyways, so yeah, I ended up giving him that same hair, but for some reason I just absolutely love the hot pink, like short hair with the piercings. And I also ended up giving him a crop top because a few creators have made crop tops for the masculine frame, and I've been dying to use them, and I haven't really had the occasion. I mean, I just haven't really made that many male sims in general lately, but you know, I just really wanted to give it to Lotus, and I feel like he looks really good because listen, he has these abs and he can show them off. It just looks good. I mean, anybody can wear a crop top, so here is Lotus wearing a crop top. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the makeovers. I'm definitely going to put before and after photos at the end of the video if you guys want to see the transformations and stuff like that. But I had so much fun doing this. I hope you guys liked seeing the Berry family again. Like, obviously it's not all of them, but it's like a good, you know, beginning portion of them. And I miss Not So Berry. Like, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.